Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the West Ham Network. I am your host, Matt, aka Stato, and this is the Stat Attack. More importantly, this is the Stat Attack for Silkeborg IF. Now, the IF does stand for something, but I had a look. I'm not going to pronounce it. I would have absolutely butchered the hell out of it. Founded in 1917. But this is going to be slightly more different than last week. Last week we covered Steaua Bucharest, very deep, rich, both domestic and European history. Silkeborg are very much the opposite. They play out of a very recently opened stadium. 2017, they play in the JYSK Park, a capacity of 10,000. But a seating capacity of 6,000. Don't know how that's going to work if UEFA allow that. I guess we'll find out Thursday. They're one-time Danish League champions, which they won way back in 93-94. They, however, three-time Danish First Division champions. They spent more time down in the First Division, like the Championship in the UK. They most recently won it in 2018-19. So 3 years ago, they were playing in the First Division. They've got one Danish Cup to their name. They won back in 2000-2001, and they are a one-time everyone's favourite European tournament Intertoto Cup champions back in 1996. As I said, these guys don't have the history. They don't. They haven't played in Europe before this year since 2001. In the old UEFA Cup, they got knocked out in the first round by Real Zaragoza, 5-1 on aggregate. They did finish in the league, we'll get to in a minute, high enough to qualify for the Europa League this year, but got knocked out in the qualifiers by HJK Helsinki, which they lost 2-1 on aggregate to drop down into the Europa Conference League. They finished third in the Danish Super League last year. The Danish Super League is a lot like the SPL. You get two very good teams and then everyone else battling it out. So they were essentially the best of the rest. FC Copenhagen finished first on 68 points. FC Midtjylland, which is the Reed's former team, finished second on 65 points. And then Silkeborg finished third on 49. So you can see the disparity between the two. But having only been up a couple of years, that's still a very successful season. They did have some very interesting positive goal scoring stats last year. They seem to be a very attacking team. They did have the most consecutive wins last year. I think it was 4 in a row. And they had the biggest away win against Sonderski. Hold my hands up, awful pronunciation. They won away 6-0. They do score goals. They had the top scorer in the Danish League last year, Nicholas Helenius Jensen. He scored 16 goals. Since he joined in 2021, he scored 32 goals in 45 games for Silkeborg. He's a 6'5" target man, and he's a bit of a journeyman. He's played all around the Danish League. But he did previously pop up in the Premier League in 2013 when he signed for about £1 million for Aston Villa. Only played 3 games in about 3 years, never worked out, went back to the Danish League, and he's been successful since. He's the top scorer so far this season for Silkeborg. He's got 4 goals in 8 games. And their top assist is a Sebastian Jorgensen. Danish names seem to be getting the better of me. Last season he was the top assist with 9 and chipped in 11 goals. And he's also currently on 2 goals and 1 assist for this season. I said it's a more difficult one. This one. They are a very up and coming team. They're a team that like to go. They like to go at teams. It's going to be hard. It's going to be unpredictable. It's their first time in Europe in a long time. We have to treat this. On paper, it should be a dry, done and dusted. But like I said, these guys are punching above their weight. They've not been up long. don't have a lot of history, they're going to want to throw everything at it, so we've got to be prepared. Unfortunately, guys, that is the most I could get out of them. So that has been your stat attack. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. And if you're interested in being a member, make sure to click on the link and get involved in that. And as always, come on your irons. Thank you.